краса на сонці, запануєм і браття у своїй сторонці. Душу й тіло ми положим за нашу свободу і покажем, що ми браття козачого роду. За свободу не жалея ні душі, ні тіла. Станем гордо перед миром, род казачий смелый.
Hello and welcome everybody. I'm so happy you were able to join me today. It's been a difficult 10 days for all of us. It's been a difficult 10 days for my family, and it's been a difficult 10 days for me. The life have changed. Everything that we used to read in books, everything that we used to see in movies, now it's happening for real. But it feels very surreal. And I'm so happy that we can get together and share our thoughts. I'm going to share my thoughts with you. You can put comments back, share your thoughts to me. And maybe this way we can make each other feel a little better. I have started this concert with the anthem of Ukraine. The lyrics for this anthem are very important and very good for what's happening today, because what it's saying that Ukraine is not dead yet. Ukraine is fighting, and soon enough we will rejoice and be together and live in a beautiful country. I would like to tell you also about the Ukrainian flag. If you didn't know, so you know it's blue and yellow. And the blue stands for a blue sky, freedom, and yellow stands for a field of wheat. So it's sky and wheat. That's what Ukraine is about. Ukraine have a lot of flat lands, and that's what it looks like. Now I would like to sing for you an old Ukrainian song called «Дивлюсь я на небо», which means I'm looking at the sky and I ask the sky, why am I not an eagle? If I would be an eagle, I would be able to fly and would be free and would see earth from above. Дивлюсь я на небо.
Дивлюсь я на небо, та й думку гадаю, чому я ні сокіл, чому не літаю, чому мені, Боже, ти крилець не дав, я б землю покинув і в небо злітав. Далеко за хмари, подальше от світу, шукать собі долі на горе привіту, і ласки озіра до сонця просить у світлих яснім все горе втопить. Коли б мене криля, орлячі ти криля, я б землю покинув і на новосілля орлом бистроликим у небо пальнув, і хмарах навіки у світу втонув, і долі
next song that I would like to sing for you, it's also an Ukrainian song, but this time this song comes from the late Soviet Union, from 1970s. It's called Червона Рута, which means a red rose, and it's been a very, very popular song among Russians and Ukraine, among all. Ти признайся мені, звідки в тебе ті чари, і я без тебе всі дні у полоні печалі. Може, десь у лісах ти чарзілля шукала, сонця руту знайшла і мене зварувала. Червону руту не шукай вечорами, ти у мене єдина, тільки ти повір, бо твоя вода, то є чистая вода, то є бистрая вода синіх гір. Бачу я тебе в снах, у дібровах зелених, по забитих стежках, ти приходиш до мене, і не треба нести мені квітку надій, бо давно уже ти увійшла в мої мрії. Червону руту не шукай вечорами, ти у мене єдина, тільки ти повір, бо твоя вода, твоя чистая вода, твоя бистрая вода синіх гір. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Червону руту не шукай вечорами, ти у мене єдина, тільки ти повір, бо твоя вода, твоя чистая вода, твоя чистая вода синіх гір. Твоя бистрая вода синіх гір. Твоя бистрая вода синіх гір. Just for you guys to understand how Ukraine ended up being independent from Soviet Union, in 1991, when Soviet Union collapsed, right before Soviet Union collapsed, there was an referendum in all republics in Russia and Belarus and Ukraine, and all people went to vote. And my parents, my mother and my father, they went to voting booths to vote if they want to stay together in Soviet Union or they want to have their independent country of Ukraine. And my parents have voted for independence, and a lot of people did. 80% or 75% did voted for independence. If I could have voted, I would have voted for independent as well. I actually would go with my parents to those voting booths because, a little story about Soviet Russia, you couldn't just go and buy Pepsi in the store, but you could buy Pepsi once you vote. So you would come, you would vote, and the exit, they would sell some, you could get a couple of bottles of Pepsi. And of course I would go, and that was the favorite part for me. But my parents voted, and that's how my country decided that they want to be independent and they want to have their own life. And we've been doing it for 30 years up until now, when one person decided that he wants to ruin my country, he wants to ruin his country, and he's trying to ruin the whole world. But we're not gonna let him. And what's going on right now in my country, it's a tragedy. There is so many people are dying. There is bombs. There is so many mothers that losing their children. There are so many children that are losing their mothers, and it's a tragedy. And my next song I would like to sing, it's about mothers. It's in Ukrainian again, and it's how a son or a daughter remember their mother and how it was everything to them. Рідна мати моя, ти ночей не доспала, ти водила мене на поля край села, і в дорогу далеку ти мене на зорі проводжала, і рушник вишиваний на щастя дала, і в дорогу далеку ти мене на зорі проводжала, і рушник вишиваний на щастя на долю дала. Я візьму той рушник, простелю, наче долю, в тихім шелісті трав, шебетанні дібров, і на тім рушничкові оживе все знайоме до болю, і дитинства розлука, і вірна любов, і на тім рушничкові оживе все знайоме до болю, і дитинства розлука, і твоя материнська любов. Хай на ньому цвіте росяніста доріжка, і зелені луги, солов'їні гаї, і твоя незразлива материнська ласкава усмішка, і засмучені очі хороші твої, і твоя незразлива материнська ласкава усмішка, і засмучені очі хороші блакитні твої. Another really scary part about this war, of course, people in Ukraine are being bombed, are being killed, and nothing compared to that. But for all of us sitting here and watching news, watching this war in a real time, which never happened before, I sit on the phone all the time and there is new pictures and new videos come every minute, and it's very depressing. And one of the videos that you can find a lot, it's Russian soldiers that got captured by Ukrainians, and they're recording them to send a message to their mother. And to see those Russian soldiers are also very hard. Yes, they're not being bombed as Ukrainians, and there's an aggressors, but when they're being captured and sitting there scared, don't know what they're doing there, it's very difficult to watch. And I promised my mother for this concert not to do a lot of sad songs, because she asked me that there's a lot of sadness already, do more upbeat song. But my next song is kind of sad, and that's the last song. The next song is in Russian, and it's about a soldier also that was sent for nothing to Chechnya. It's a song about Chechnya war and how this boy went there and of course got killed. And the chorus of that song is called «Был пацан и нет пацана», which means there was a boy and there is no more and nothing else. Был пацан.
У него и жены-то нет, ну какая еще жена? Если отроду 20 лет, а кругом вообще война. Он и вырос на той войне, на людей не имея зла. И достала его в Чечне пуля, сволочь, из-за угла. Был пацан и нет пацана, без него на земле весна. И шапку долой, и рюмку до дна за этого пацана. Был пацан и нет пацана, без него на земле весна. И шапку долой, и рюмку до дна за этого пацана. А он матери так писал: ты же знаешь про все сама. Сколько раз меня Бог спасал, и до следующего письма. И упал он за место нас, было малому 20 лет. Правда есть, но на этот раз Бог промедлил, а снайпер нет. Был пацан и нет пацана, без него на земле весна. И шапку долой, и рюмку до дна за этого пацана. Был пацан и нет пацана, без него на земле весна. И шапку долой, и рюмку до дна за этого пацана. Был пацан и нет пацана, без него на земле весна. И шапку долой, и рюмку до дна за этого пацана. Был пацан и шапку долой, и рюмку до дна за пацана. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us, above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Ooh. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for. Imagine all the people living life in peace. Ooh, you may say I'm a dreamer, maybe, but I am not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger. A brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. Ooh, you may say I'm a dreamer, but I am not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one.
My next song I wanna sing called Bella Ciao, and it's a song of partisanes.
Una mattina mi son svegliato, oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Una mattina mi son svegliata e ho trovato l'invasor. Oh partigiano, portami via, oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Partigiano, portami via, che mi dissento di morir. E so io muoio da partigiano, e bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. E so io muoio da partigiano, tu mi devi seppellir. Mi seppellire lassù in montagna, oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Mi seppellire lassù in montagna, sotto ogni l'ombra di Belfior. E questo è il fiore del partigiano. Oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. E questo è il fiore del partigiano morto per libera libertà. E questo è il fiore del partigiano morto per libera libertà.
If the whole country fights like that, Ukraine will prevail. And my next song I would like to do for you in Italian as well. And there is a reason for that, because just this Tuesday they just passed, it was Italian Carnevale, which is a Mardi Gras for Italian people or any Catholics. And for 10 days, they eat a lot of pork, and they just eat a lot. And on this Wednesday, Lent has started. So I've been singing a lot of Italian songs. I would like to sing another Italian song for you by Tocto Cotugna L'Italiani and all Russian speakers. Lasciatemi cantare con la chitarra chitarra in mano, lasciatemi cantare. Sono un italiano. Buongiorno Italia, buongiorno spaghetti, in partigiano come presidente, con altro radio sempre nella mano destra, un canario sopra la finestra. Buongiorno Italia con tuoi artisti, con troppa America sul manifesti, con le canzoni, con l'amore, con il cuore, con più donne sempre il bene suore. Buongiorno Italia, buongiorno Maria, con gli occhi pieni di malinconia. Buongiorno Dio, lo so che ci sono anch'io. Lasciatemi cantare con la chitarra in mano, lasciatemi cantare una canzone piano piano. Lasciatemi cantare perché nel sono fiero, sono un italiano vero. Buongiorno Italia con si spaventa, con la crema da barba alla menta, con il vestito gisato sul blu e la miova la domenica. Buongiorno Italia, caffè ristriero, le canzoni, le primo cassetto, con la bagnetto tintieri in giù di carrozzeria. Buongiorno Italia, buongiorno Maria, con gli occhi pieni di malinconia. Buongiorno Dio, lo so che ci sono anch'io. Lasciatemi cantare con la chitarra in mano, lasciatemi cantare una canzone piano piano. Lasciatemi cantare perché nel sono fiero, sono un italiano vero. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Lasciatemi cantare con la chitarra in mano, lasciatemi cantare una canzone piano piano. Lasciatemi cantare con la fiero fiero, sono un italiano vero.
Okay, I would like to come back and sing one more song in Ukrainian. And this time the song is talking about how beautiful Ukraine is and how we are always welcome. When all the people come to our Ukraine, we will meet you well, we will feed you, we will show you the best of Ukraine.
Lai la 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 lai lai, lai la 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 lai lai, lai la 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 lai lai, lai la 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 lai lai. Там, де гори, паланини, де стрімкі потоки ріки, де стрімчонок ген розмай. Лється пісня на просторі, вільна, сильна, наче море, про мій милий рідний край. І у синю даль понад горами линя пісня ця про чудовий край, чарівний край Черемаша й прута. Край, мій рідний край, пісенний край завзяття і руда. Ти моя любов, ти рідна матінко, моя земля. Ла-ла-ла-лай-лай, лай-ла-ла-ла-лай-лай, лай-ла-ла-ла-лай-лай, лай-ла-ла-ла-лай-лай. Приїжджайте в Україну, приїжджайте, люди добрі, завжди будуть раді вам. Хлібом, сіллю вас зустрінуть, файну пісню заспівають, шану нашим світлим дням. І осінню дасть понад горами линя пісня ця про чудовий край, чарівний край Черемаша й прута. Гей, гей, край, ти мій рідний край, пісенний край завзята і руда. Ти моя любов, ти рідна матінко, моя земля. Даль, понад горами линя пісня ця про чудовий край, чарівний край Черемаша й прута. Край, мій рідний край, пісенний край завзяття і руда. Ти моя любов, ти рідна матінко, моя земля. Ла-ла-ла-лай-лай, лай-ла-ла-ла-лай-лай, лай-ла-ла-лай-лай, лай-ла-ла-ла-лай. And again, лай-ла-ла-ла-лай-лай, лай-ла-ла-ла-лай-лай, Now, I would like to also sing next song about my hometown of Odessa, which is in South Ukraine on the Black Sea. Есть город, который я вижу во сне. О, если б вы знали, как дорог у Черного моря явившийся мне цветущих акациях город, цветущих акациях город у Черного моря. Есть море, в котором я плыл и тону, и на берег вытащен к счастью. Есть воздух, который я в детстве вздохнул, и вдоволь не мог надышаться, и вдоволь не мог надышаться у Черного моря.
Родная земля, где мой друг молодой лежал обжигаемый боем. Недаром вино ему свит золотой, и назван мой город героем, и назван мой город героем. У Черного моря, а жизнь остается прекрасной всегда. Состарился ты или молод, но каждой весною так тянет туда, в Одессу, мой солнечный город, в Одессу, в Одессу, в Одессу. У Черного моря, у Черного моря.
У Черного моря, which means by the Black Sea. Now I would like to sing a couple of songs from the Broadway, but not just because I want to do it. Great composer John Kander, who wrote musicals like Cabaret, Chicago, New York, New York. He's turning 95 next week, or actually this week. And I would like to sing a couple of songs that he wrote. And the first song that I would like to sing is called Cabaret, from the musical Cabaret. And interestingly enough, so the song talks about how life is very fragile, how it can, end like this, and that we should not waste a minute. But what's interesting, the whole musical of Cabaret and this song is set up on the eve of Nazi Germany, in 1930s Germany. So when I sing that life is very fragile and we have to enjoy every minute of it, within the context of that musical, it meant a lot because Hitler was about to start a big war. And it means a lot right now because we were happy, everything was great 10 days ago, and then. Cabaret.
What good is sitting alone in your room? Come hear the music play. Life is a cabaret, old chap. Come to the cabaret. Put down the knitting, the book and the broom. Time for a holiday. Life is a cabaret, old chap. Come to the cabaret. Come taste the wine. Come hear the band. Come blow a chord, start celebrating. Right this way, your table's waiting. No use permitting some prophet of doom to wipe every smile away. Life is a cabaret, old chap. Come to the cabaret. I used to know a girlfriend known as Elsie, with whom I shared 4 sordid rooms in Chelsea. She wasn't what you'd call a blushing flower. As a matter of fact, she rented by the hour. The day she died, the neighbors came to sneak her. Well, that's what comes of too much pills and liquor. But when I saw her laid out like a queen, she was the happiest corpse I'd ever seen. I think of Elsie to this very day. I remember how she turned to me and said, what good is sitting all alone in your room? Come on, hear the music play. Life is a cabaret, old chum. Come to the cabaret. And as for me, I made my mind up back in Chelsea. When I go, I'm not going like Elsie. Start by admitting from cradle to tomb. Isn't that long a stay? Life is a cabaret, old chap. Only a cabaret, old chap. And I love a Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes are longing to stray and step around the heart of it. New York, New York. I wanna wake up in the city that doesn't sleep, to find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. My little town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York. New York, New York. I wanna wake up in the city that doesn't sleep, to find I'm king of the hill, head of the list, cream of the crop at the top of the heap. Town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. There, I'll make it anywhere. Come on, come through, New York, New York, New York. Unfortunately, we're getting to the end of my program. I got one more number, and this number to me associate a lot with Ukraine. But I would like to ask you, if you haven't liked this video, go ahead and like this video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, yes, please subscribe. And if you can, please donate for Ukraine or for me, for me, so I can keep bringing you this kind of content. I love you guys. I wish peace for everybody. I wish that next time we're gonna have concert like this, it's all gonna be over. And I want to tell one more thing, that Ukrainian people right now fighting not only for their freedom.
They're also fighting for everybody's, for the whole world, because that guy is not going to stop. He's not fighting because he's hungry for more, and once he'll eat Ukraine, he's not going to be satisfied. He is fighting because he's scared. And when a person is scared, he's doing crazy things. But also I want to tell that Ukrainian people right now fighting for Russian people as well. Because Russian people live very badly. They're victims of the situation. So let's all pray that soon it's all going to be over and liberty and happiness going to come back. I love you all. Please join me again. Please tell your friends about Ukraine and about my concert. I'll see you soon. All the peace and all the best to you guys. Bye-bye.